Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So, we are outside the Cosmo Canyon because there is going to be a lot of exposition here. Really? Yeah, how's that going to work then? Oh, we have a full party, don't we? Yeah. Oh, he's fired up, isn't he? Okay, what about you, Yuffie? You have no culture. What about you, Aerith? Really? Off the planet? Promise. Yeah, you're part of Avalanche, aren't you? Ah, that's what you mean. I don't know. What about you, Kate Sith? How the hell does a stuffed Moogle with a cat on it know about this place? Seriously. Especially one with a Scottish accent. The more to him than meets the eye. I guess they do. I'm reminded of 5 years ago. Why? You wondering what happened to Sephiroth? We don't know what happened to Sephiroth! Yes, that will later be, what about you, Red? Oh, that was a letdown! His parents? Yeah, he did not like his dad. Because he ran away. No, I don't think he can! You should know better than anyone, Bugenhagen. You are his granddad. Is okay. Well, I probably am gonna bring Aerith, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna bring Aerith. Those sort of healing abilities and everything. So, with that said, let's indeed head for the thing. Though, firstly, I do want to exchange some materia. Yes, because of course. Tifa has the other lot of materia that I want to put on Red 13. So yeah, I also want to re-equip his new diamond pin that I bought here in, or maybe the silver beret actually, and the carbon bangle. Yeah, and probably give him a star pendant because where we are going, there are a lot of enemies that can use poison. Yes, they can. So I do want to give him that. I'll probably give him the heal materia as well because he has the star pendant. So let's see. Lightning, yep. My lightning bolt too. Steel, definitely. Even though I'm not going to use it that much. And I guess fire. Does he have it? Well, yes, he does. Good, because I do want to give him poison. As I say, there are a lot of enemies in where we're going. That do indeed have poison attacks, so we want to be careful. So let's follow Bugenhagen through here and to the other side, where we will see him in front of this. Looks like a Yeah, I guess we are. Yeah. So let's see. Um. Dangerous? Okay. You can float though, Bugenhagen. Seriously. Well, never mind. Let's go into the dungeon. Into the caves of the Gi, the very enemy that seemingly both Red's father and mother were dealing with. Seemingly that Red's father ran away from. So yeah. Firstly, we have to climb down these platforms, of course, in order to get down here. And then we will, well, have to do with various things, including an enemy that can indeed cast an enemy skill on you. One that I'm not going to use much, but it is devastating to the party. So, let's see. I want to go around here to this cave. Go in here and smash the thing open. So, yeah. And then, well, there are a few more things we can have a look around here. Or maybe not. Anyway, we have our first encounter against two new enemies. A snake-like enemy and an undead enemy. In fact, there are a lot of undead enemies. Undead enemies in Final Fantasy VII especially are weak against cure spells. Yes. And you can easily KO them with a cure spell. Because apparently it is considered holy magic. That zombie there just used a death sentence on Cloud. That means when the timer goes down to 0, he will pretty much die. Unless I beat that zombie there. I can easily use a cure spell, but I do want to fight it normally, I think. So yeah. And death sentence is an enemy skill. Yes, it is. So if you want to go for it, then yeah. Now, it's a fairly easy enemy skill to get if you have the materia equipped, which I did on Cloud. So yeah. Okay. So we definitely are dealing with the undead here. Maybe we should get an exorcist then! I'm guessing Cloud's the exorcist, am I right? Anyway, that being said, let's go over this way. Now, over this way, we will have to deal with some very slippery oil. So you want to walk and not run over this oil. And yeah, if you tried to run, what would happen is Cloud would run into the side and there would be a spike trap there. Seriously, a spike trap. There's also here the added wound support materia, the added effects materia, which I may use a little later. Anyway, that said, we still have to deal with these guys. And yeah, these annoying snakes do indeed poison you, which is why I wanted the poison materia. So let's indeed do that. They also cast Paralyze on you, which I guess is like Stop. Well, yes, it is like Stop, actually. Thankfully, with Red having the star pendant, you will not get poisoned by these annoying snakes. And using a fair few Matra magic should see them off, I think. So yeah, I could use wind touch. But now I'm just happy spamming Poisoner just to heal her up. And then hopefully get rid of these snakes. Right, there's one left. Ah, you re-poisoned me, you shitty snake! But I could use healing wind, but yeah, no, not this time. And that's done. Yeah. So with that said, let's go back to the dungeon and indeed see where we are. So we have this and the lingering effects of the thing there. So I want to walk over here. There we go. We're clear. And then we can go down to the... Okay, we're not clear. That's a dead end. It's not immediately obvious from the graphics, the pre-rendered graphics, which, to be fair, were from the late 90s, to remind you. So, yeah. So there are two treasures. One up to the right, the top right. So let's go up here first and open this chest, which has an ether. Yes, an ether. Ether, that does not make sense. And down to the lower left, there is this chest with a black megaphone for Kate Sith. So yeah. So now I want to go to the next area. And yes, I'm calling Kate Sith and not Kate She. Kate She indeed. Sorry, I'm not Irish or Scottish. I know my grandmother and my dad's side was Scottish, but yeah. Anyway, now we get to this bit, and we'll have to go spider webs. And what happens here is that we'll have to deal with giant spiders here, which is not fun at all. Seriously. In fact, I'm going to include this in because these, well, one of these two fights, both of which are mandatory, of course. This is the Stinger. Yes, I do know its name. This gigantic spider creature can easily do a lot of damage to your party, especially with its rabbit gouge and sting bomb. Seriously, they do a lot of damage. It's not good at all. So let's first use Healing Wind with Airy. Then I probably want to spam some spells. Maybe even make use of the mini spell. Probably the only time I will use the mini spell in game. So yeah. For now, let's see. Vault 2, definitely. I don't think it has an elemental weakness. Let's try Aqualung anyway, because that seems to be very powerful. That does over 1,000 damage to this thing. So let's see. Does it get smaller? Yes, it does. Good. And with that done, although the Sting Bomb still does some damage, despite small size there. His regular attacks, nope, only does 1 damage. So, yeah. That's why I wanted to use it. One of the few enemies I will use the mini status on, really. Seriously, because they're so damn annoying. Stupid stingers. Not for you, my experience of the Cave of the D would not be that annoying at all. Downright piss-worthy, even. So yeah, by the way, previous battle, Cloud got the Fury status. So yeah, so that'll be interesting against the boss here, which is also undead. So if you do want to use Cure Magic, be my guest, but I'm going to try and not use it, I think. Although, having said that, I'm not sure. You know, if you run it through this web, you get another Stinger. So yeah. You can see the effect on my party's MP there. So now, yeah, this is also one of those dungeons that doesn't have a save point. Seriously, so you have to go through the full thing without saving. Yes. What was this? Dragon Quest? Well, at least in that game you got the evac spell. Well, in that case, let's go to the next area. And yes, if you want to get the other treasure chest, you have to go kind of a roundabout route through those spider webs. Anyway, this is the boss's chamber, and we will have to fight the boss here. Is it the Green Goblin? Oh, it be. This crazy thing be. Oh no! Yeah, it's the Green Goblin! And then it turns into Gene Attack, the boss of the area. So yeah. Likewise, he is undead, so you can easily use, dare I say, the only annoying thing are those soul fires, because they will take over your party member and cast, dare I say, fire 2 on each of your characters. As well as healing themselves. They aren't too annoying to deal with, so long as you are able to keep on top of healing them. The Gene attack is himself is does have somewhat of can be damaged by fire, unlike the Soul Fires. So yeah, but the Soul Fires you don't want to use Ifrit on because he will heal the Ifrit the Soul Fires, and that is not good. Speaking of healing, they will also use fire to heal themselves, which is very annoying. So yeah, okay, I am going to use some pure magic. I'm not going to use life on them. Using life is way out. Seriously. Even though I did actually use a Phoenix down on every in Final Fantasy X, which is another undead monster. I do not want to use the thing, so let's use an ether on everything, and then Cure 2. Yeah, why not? Damage the undead! You can also, stop the gene attack by doing that, but I probably don't want to do that. He doesn't, actually, yes, he does heal himself. He does use Cure 2 as well. Oh, no, that's another boss. Sorry, got that wrong. Aqualung doesn't do any damage to him, seemingly. Apparently he's immune to water moves. So let's try Ice 2 then. And would you know it, Red has now got his limit grade going. Maybe I should have kept him in the party, I don't know. So Cure 2. And yeah, that does easily 1,000 HP of damage. Easily the most effective spell against him. Yeah. Then let's use Sled Fang eventually, once I have used Fire 2. Actually, no, that's the thing. Yes, often and no, I don't want to use Death Sentence, no. That won't work on him, even though he's undead. No. And apparently in the HD version, he uses D-Barrier. He never used that originally on the PS1 version. I'm guessing because it's based on the PC version. Because we've got some various new moves from various bosses in the game. So yeah, so Ether! Definitely Ether. I'm almost ready for another blade. So let's kill him! Yay! So Phoenix down. I messed up. No, yeah. And we use the in there, and then use Cure 2 on Cloud. Boss. And then probably just Cloud. Seriously, dude, because bosses in many PS1 Final Fantasy games do actually easily kill the weakest party member. I don't know if that's written into their AI, but that's basically what happens. So yeah. So Fire 2 is going to heal himself, blah blah blah. The Gene attack does not heal himself, I don't think, but yeah. Cure 2 on the party because Red really needs an ether there. Seriously needs an ether. That takeover can go to hell, if you ask me. Seriously, he can. Yeah, so that's not going to work on the thing because it will heal the Soul Fires as well. So I know we can't use White Wind on him either. No, because that only works on the party. So let's use Cure 2. Hopefully we can deal something. Also, you can't tell. Yeah, everything now. Right now. Big guard! Definitely. There we go. Ouch. There's evil. Probably do want to use that. And he's dead! Never mind. Finish with a cure spell. Okay. You know what? The transform materia actually does level up. No problem. It's a good thing it was undead. Really? How come? guessing where that gigantic thing was. And we got the gravity material, which will allow us to use the Demi spell. I'm not going to use it much, but there you go. What does Bugenhagen want to show us then? Well, it actually is something to do with Red's father. Yes. So, his dad wasn't a coward. Oh no. How come? Well, we'll see here. Yes. His dad, Seto, was no coward. He was a brave warrior. Apparently, though, he was turned to stone. Yep, he was. And I love this piece of music. I actually like this better than the actual theme for Cosmo Canyon. I like that song as well. Yes. Live stream. And this is probably one of my favorite moments in the game. Seriously. So that's why it was sealed up. Of course. Makes sense. After all, Red has just found out the truth about his father. Yeah, that's probably true with all spirit energy and decline of spirit energy that Bugenhagen was talking about. Are you? Well, you're, I don't know. You're wise, I'll give you that, but, yeah. Yes, it is. No, I don't think you are, Bugenhagen. Wait, this guy's 130? Seriously? This guy's the oldest man on the planet, then? Well, I can speak about that. Whoa. What a change to Red. He now accepts his dad as the brave warrior and it seems Seto is crying some tears. Yeah. Are they tears of sadness or of joy, I wonder? Maybe the fact that his son has actually accepted him as a true warrior of Cosmo Canyon. I'd like to think it that way. Yes, I do. I guess. So I guess I'll have to redo my party then. I'm gonna take you for along. Yeah. Maybe there'll be some materia that she can nab. Anyway, that being said, I'm guessing we'll have to get used to life without our favourite cat dog in our party. So, indeed, let's indeed leave Cosmo Canyon. And oh no! Red is coming apparently. Yeah, Red is now coming. Sure. Maybe you did. Maybe you did. Anyway, that being said, I will indeed go and save, and on the next episode we will head for Nibelheim. So until then, I will see you later. Goodbye!